Okay, hi everyone, on to video number 2. Now, I've had another mishap just a second ago, well a few minutes ago. I was melting down my cocoa butter in the microwave in the vessel that I used in the last video, and when I went to get it, a hole had burned through the middle, so the cocoa butter went all over the floor as I took it out of the microwave. And I remembered, don't put it near the sink because it will clog the sink up. When you pour the water down, it will turn to a solid. So if I'd be working for somebody else at the moment, I'd have had the sack. They'd say, Miss Viander, we really can't afford to have such a liability on board. And they'd send me packing. I swear, this is just not a good day for soaping. I should have just given up, but I can't because I've got to get these soaps made. So I'm consciously trying now, after all these little mishaps, to try and remain calm. So I'm making festival soap now, which is sold out at the moment, as well as the chocolatier that I made just a second ago. Both went at the same time. Now, what's weird is I just looked back to see if I'd done videos for these before. I know I've done videos for festival, or I've done one making video, but I'm going to just do another one. Because every single one's a bit different anyway from the last, so I'll just do another. And then chocolatier, I've only ever done a cutting video, I think. I don't think I've showed myself making it. But the last 2 times I've made these soaps were on the same day as each other, so funny how they both sold out at the same time. That doesn't normally happen. Okay, I need to separate out 4 lots of soap for my colours. And then into the base, I'm using some Dead Sea mud. I normally use a dried Dead Sea mud, but this time I'm going to use this stuff because I haven't got the dried one anymore. And actually I prefer this wet one. It's like a really nice raw Dead Sea mud. So I'm going to mix that in a second. I really like, it's like one of those nice drabby sort of paint colours. And it should make the soap a nice colour. Okay, so I'm going to start with mixing all of the other colours first. So I want yellow, red, green and blue. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So I have red clay in one, which I'll do at the end. Just a bit, it doesn't need much in any of these things. Then I'll do a yellow. Some blue, a bit stronger, and these are clays and oxide, so I used a red clay, yellow oxide, ultramarine blue and green oxide. So I'm just going to mix these up. Green and the blue. red is such a strong colour. Okay, so there's my colours done, and then I'm going to mix in this Dead Sea mud into the base. Beautiful. Give it a little stir and then I'll have to stick blend it to get it in there good and proper. Lovely. Right, let's get the don't need that anymore. Just take that off there, remove that, make some room for the mould. Make sure you don't fall off this time. I might be able to point you down a bit further. There you go. Now you should be able to see when I pour. Okay, so this is a nag champa and patchouli soap with a slight smoky hint. So most of the mixture goes into the base. Bit in there, bit in there, bit in there, rest in there. Right, in goes some of the base. Let's do it a little bit different this time. I'm going to put it all in and reserve a tiny bit for the end just to splash over the top. Oh man, it smells so good. It smells like just incense, like a really nice hippie shop, like a new age shop. So does it smell? Nice bit of red clay, which is really good for mature skin. If you use this as a mask with other stuff, red clay is really good. Not the soap as a mask, but it's just good for toning the skin and removing removing any toxins as well, but really in this soap it's used for colour. So here you go, and we're on to blue. This soap would be nice as a column swirl, really. Try and make it look a bit sort of tie-dye to go with the name, but to go with the scent. The name Festival is really to do with Glastonbury Festival, because when you're at Glastonbury Festival, everybody's allowed to burn, well, they used to be allowed to burn fires. I don't know if they let you anymore, but you used to be able to burn fires, and then as you're walking around you just smell like all these sort of incensey smells. It's really lovely. So I think really it's the same at any festival that you go to in the UK, or probably anywhere actually. You get that really lovely incensey smell, because people like to get in tune with all that, really. So that's the inspiration for it, was Glastonbury Festival, which is why it's called Festival. There's a road that you can take down to Glastonbury in the UK called the 303. And I think that's in the description on the website, and it's you go past Stonehenge and all of that, and then you can go all the way down to Devon by the coast, so it's really lovely. It's a special road, that one. And I'm just going to see if I can do a quick swirl through that, because I don't want just the pores to be in there. I want it to swirl a bit. So as you can see, it's very colourful, but then festivals are. If you tap in festival into Google Images and you're looking for a certain type of colours, this is what you'll get. Because that's what I did, and I saw what the colours were. It's sort of like a tapestry, like an old sort of medieval tapestry colours. But when you look at the festival, there's all these sort of, you know, crazy load of colours, people's flags and lights and all kinds of things going on in crowds, and I thought it's got to be really colourful. Some people can't stand colourful soaps, but for this particular one, I mean, I like all kinds of different soap, but for this particular soap it has to be pretty loud. So yeah, it's colourful. Okay, chopstick again. Oh, that's set up pretty quick. Let's do some peaks on it instead then, since it's gone quite hard now underneath. Actually, what would be nice is if we do some of these types of get some nice dents and divots. Okay, it's a bit more interesting. Now it looks like all the colours have been smoking pot at the festival. There we go. And now we're not finished. Normally I put on some moss on the top, but this time I'm going to use some dried flowers which were picked for me by my sister last summer. So we've got some clover, we've got some cow parsley, or yarrow as it's known. What else have we got? I don't really want too many. Oh, some chamomile she's put in there. How lovely is that? So she spent sort of the summertime just gathering up stuff and letting it dry in her kitchen, and she's giving it to me for my soaps. I think she did me a bag of this as well at Christmas, which I just think was just the nicest thing. So we'll use these. My sister, it's also in the description for this soap, is the smoke from a passing puff of smoke from a traveller's house on wheels. So this is very fitting because my sister used to live in a travelling house on wheel, a traveller's house on wheels. She used to live in a big horse box. It was kitted out like, and she lived with some hippies. So this is where it kind of comes from, because we all used to travel around the country quite a lot, getting up to no good and stuff, and going to the festivals, and yeah, best sort of years of my 20s really. Really great fun. So they say that the defining moments of your life are in your 20s, and that certainly is for me what it was all about. It's brilliant. I miss doing festivals. I'd really like to go to one this year. I want to go to the Download Festival because there's a lot of really good bands playing there that I really like. We've got Alice in Chains, obviously without Lane Staley because he died. But we got, I think Iron Maiden are there. There's just loads of bands there. Oh, Queens of the Stone Age are there. So I'd really like to go this year. I think it'd be really good fun. So we'll see if we can get the money together to pay for our tickets, because there'll be me and Matt, and it's about 160 to 80 quid or something. So maybe we can go. It's not long. It's one of the first festivals I think of the year. I think it's in June or July. I can't really remember. Perhaps I'm wrong there. I have to have a look. Anyway, that'll do. Don't need much more on there. There is festival. I'll bring you around so you can see how very colourful it is. You can just see those little bits of flowers and stuff in there. So yeah, Trey Bomb. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.